Right hand damping is also called palm muting. And the way you do it is you're going to take your the fatty part of your hand here, and you're going to place it down sort of parallel with the bridge, just past the bridge here. But you know, you're also going to move it up a little bit, really kind of to your preference. And you're going to put pressure down on the strings. Putting pressure down mutes the strings. You might want it to be muted a lot, like this. Or you might want to bring your pressure off a little bit. See how I'm bouncing my hand up off of the strings? And it kind of mutes it a little bit, but it also gives it, you know, it lets the strings ring out too. You might want it to be more muted in a verse. See how I brought it off for that? And that gives it a dynamic feel. So the chorus, you know, you might want to make it slightly less muted. Also too, the distance you have your hand from the bridge matters too. So for example, if you're just off of the bridge, it's not gonna be damped as much as if you move further down. See that? Like the closer I get, the farther away I get from the bridge, the more it dampens it. The more it mutes it. So it's really a combination of whatever you feel comfortable doing, whether it's just being kind of in that perfect position, that perfect distance away from the bridge, or if you get good enough. Like I feel comfortable playing just by, I've been doing it long enough to where I can mute it as desired. I've just learned over the years how to mute it the right amount. I really kind of just keep it about right here where I would normally be strumming over my sound hole, and I can just, you know, I've got enough control. I've learned to have enough control over the years to where I can just move my hand up and down as desired to get the level of damping that I want. That's right hand damping or palm muting.